guys, welcome back. Today's video is my 34-week pregnancy vlog, which sounds absolutely crazy. There's only 6 weeks left to go of this pregnancy, and then, sorry, the camera's being weird. Only 6 weeks left to go of this pregnancy, and then we are done, and that's crazy to me. I'll just apologise for my voice first up. I'm still getting over the cold that I was talking about last week. I feel fine now. I just have that croaky voice and snotty nose, so hope that's not too annoying. But yeah, let's just get into it. The main thing that happened this week was that I finished work last Wednesday, so I'm officially on maternity leave. Today is actually the first day that I would have been at work, you know, on my regular schedule. Ended up dreaming all about work last night and sort of having, like I've been saying before, my dreams have been so vivid lately. And then, and the dream I had last night was really vivid. Like I was going through like everything that I would usually be doing at work, you know, and chatting to my colleagues and things. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh, I can just roll over and go back to sleep. So that was nice. I wasn't dying to finish work this time, but I'm, you know, glad to not be there today and be able to relax. I went round to my mum's place today and we just sort of sat and had lunch and had a cuppa, and the girls, my daughter and my niece, were playing together. And that was much nicer than going to work all day. But yeah, so that was the main thing. Okay, symptoms wise, what have we had last week? I had a couple of crappy nights last week because, like I said, I had the cold, and although I was feeling okay during the day, you know, at night time when you have a cold, everything just gets worse. Like your nose feels like it's more clogged, and because I was having the heartburn as well, I was having a lot of trouble falling asleep, more so than usual. And I had a couple little, not tanties, but, you know, sat up in bed and sort of sooked for a bit because I couldn't fall asleep, and there was no position that was comfortable and no position that was letting me breathe, and, you know, I was tired and whatnot. So I had a couple of nights where I wasn't feeling the greatest. My poor husband, he was sort of like, what can I do to help? I was like, nothing. Gestate a baby for me. That was okay. He offered to sleep on the couch so I would have more room in the bed, but that wasn't going to help anyway, so I let him stay. What else? I was really emotional this last week. I think I'm okay now, but we watched oh my god, there's people calling past everywhere. We watched The Theory of Everything, the movie about Stephen Hawking, and at the end, I won't say what happened, but it, you know, it was not something that would usually make me upset. But at the end, oh my god, I cried and I cried, like ugly cried, like I was sobbing, when usually it was, you know, a scene that I'd be like, oh well, that's, you know, sad, but usually I'm a bit more tough than that. But no, I was bawling, and then something happened on Sunday, I can't remember what it was, but something silly like I dropped something or something like that, and I just started crying, and it was ridiculous. So I was obviously a bit emotional, which I haven't really been so much this pregnancy. I don't remember really being emotional last pregnancy either, but I'm sure I was at some point. I can only remember really 1 or 2 days where I kind of cried for no reason, but this time I haven't been that bad, so that was a surprise and a shock. I think, again, my husband was quite alarmed, but he, I was okay. Oh, Friday night we had friends over for dinner, and they were watching the basketball, the game with LeBron James, and I don't know what it was, some kind of finals or something. Watching the basketball, and I was having Braxton Hicks, which has, you know, been sort of the case for the past few, weeks. Like, it hasn't been unusual for me to have Braxton Hicks, but they felt really, not really different, but a little bit different this time, and I was getting them, they felt like they were coming and going in a regular sort of pattern, and I was like, oh, hopefully this isn't labour because it's a bit too soon. It didn't hurt, but it was a little bit more uncomfortable than usual, which was really strange. I was kind of getting a bit nervous because my husband's parents are away, they're overseas. My parents were down south, about 3 hours away for just the weekend, and my sister had actually taken her daughter to the hospital this week, and because she's been really sick. She's been really sick with a cold or laryngitis, sorry. So I didn't want to bother her. And there's no one else really in the area that could look after Taylor. So when our friends went home that night, I was like, just keep your phones by your bed just in case we need you to come back and babysit Taylor while we go and deliver a baby. but it turns out it was fine. Obviously I didn't deliver. I didn't go into labour. I don't know what was happening, but yeah, it kind of passed after an hour or so. It was a little bit strange. Saturday I went out with one of my friends. We went shopping. One of our favourite homeware stores had a massive sale on, so we went down there to have a look. And it was the first time going out in a while. I didn't have Taylor with me, so it was a bit easier. But it was the first time I went out shopping in a while that I didn't feel completely shattered by the time I got home, which was nice. And we visited a few shops and had a coffee and all that kind of stuff. So I was expecting to come home and just be exhausted, but I was actually doing okay, which was a nice change. What else? Lots and lots of fetal movement this week. He's been sitting on my right hand side for the majority of the pregnancy, and Taylor did the same thing when I was pregnant with her. Like, so the left hand side of my belly is quite, squishy still. The baby's not really there. It must be up the centre or something there. And then on the right hand side there is lots of baby, and that's where I get all my kicks, and that's where I'll feel the pushing out and whatnot whenever he's doing that kind of movement. But this, I think it was actually the Friday night, he switched over and was laying on the left-hand side, which was weird and unusual for him, but then he seems to have since switched back. But he's been doing a lot of kicking, a lot of moving, a lot of fidgeting, which has been it's been nice. It's quite cute to sort of feel him moving like a real baby would. He's a real baby, but like a baby out in the world would move. It's quite cute, actually. I was absolutely exhausted yesterday, which was Monday, which is why I didn't film this yesterday. I don't know what it was. I'd had a decent sleep the night before, and I hadn't actually thrown up that morning, which I've only done, there's only been a handful of mornings this pregnancy where I haven't thrown up, which was nice yesterday not to have to throw up in the morning. Different story today, but yeah, I didn't film because I was feeling really, really lethargic. I even had sort of not a nap because I was still pretty much awake, but I laid in Taylor's bed while she was playing with her dollhouse and things yesterday and kind of snoozed, which I haven't done again for a long, long time. I used to do it a little bit in the first trimester, but haven't felt the need lately, except when I was sick and Joe was home, so that was okay. But yeah, I just needed to lay down, and it was bizarre. Today I'm feeling much better, but I have had a nice coffee this morning, so maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit better. Speaking of, I was going to say, cravings, I haven't really spoken about any cravings or anything this pregnancy. I don't even think I get cravings like some people do. I never feel like I have to have this food right now and like the world will end if I don't get it. I've never felt that way. The only sort of I've wanted for food, for like certain foods at different times, but never where it was like a life or death kind of situation. But iced coffee, this whole pregnancy, that is all I want to drink. And as soon as I drink it, I just feel like, oh, so good. I've tried to be good and not have it too often. I usually have it once a week when I go out for lunch with my friend. And then, occasionally if we happen to be out, I never have it at home. But I have loved iced coffee so much. And I was actually really enjoying eggs, but just this last week or two, I've really gone off them, so I don't know what that was about. But apart from that, I've been pretty normal with my eating and whatnot. Taylor's birthday is actually this week. It's on Friday, so I'm going to pre-film another video now so that I've got something ready to upload there, because I won't be doing that on her birthday. So this week we're just sort of getting ready for the birthday party. We're not doing a huge one this year, but I will try and vlog a little bit so I can sort of show you what we've got going on. I won't do the actual party, but like beforehand with all the setup, because I think it's I feel like there's going to be some cute stuff there that I want to share. It's all Pinterest stuff, but it's still fun to look at and talk about and do. Yes, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. There wasn't a huge amount this week, but a couple of things out of the ordinary. I'll just stand up and show you my bump shot, because I didn't show you in the last vlog because I was a bit late on that one, and I figured I was going to show you this week anyway. So I'll just back up and show you that, and then we will be done. Okay, so I'm a bit casual today. So this is from the front and the side. You can see it's all a bit like that. And the other side. And I'll show you the actual belly. This is where we are at the moment. These jeans, by the way, these are Jeans West, and I had these with Taylor as well. They are the best maternity jeans. I really recommend them. They have quite a few different styles. They have like a black pair and like a lighter wash, and then this one, I think there's one other one, maybe a cargo pant or something like that, but I would definitely recommend them. I think they're awesome. They're really, really comfortable, and the band that goes up over the top means they don't like fall down. Like, I don't like the ones that have just the splits in the sides. I find them really uncomfortable, but these ones are awesome, so I would definitely recommend Jeans West for maternity pants. Fairly reasonably priced as well, so I think you can get 2 for like a certain deal or something like that. And I remember when I bought these ones, they gave me a voucher, 20% off or something like that, for this style of jean they have that's meant to be the style of jean they have that's meant to be for postpartum, which I think is like a tummy tuck kind of one. I never got them, but I thought that was a really good deal. I don't know if they still do it, but when I got these, which I suppose was like 4 years ago, they were doing that, so they might still do that at Jeans West, I'm not sure. Oh, the Belly Bandit. I wanted to find out if any of you watching have any opinions on the Belly Bandit, or any other kind of compression band for postpartum recovery. I was pretty happy with how my tummy went back to normal. It was never back to complete normal, because my tummy was really in pretty good nick before I had Taylor, and I was lazy and never really got it back to that condition postpartum. But I had a few problems with, well, one problem really, with my back support after Taylor. It was my core didn't really seem to strengthen very well, and I had to go to the physio at one point because I twinged something in my back, and she said it was because my core wasn't as stable as it was pre-pregnancy. So I just wanted to find out if anyone had any opinions about the Belly Bandit, because I think I will order one, and in particular I'm looking at the Belly Bandit BFF, I think it's called, or the BFF Belly Bandit, which to me sounds like it's a newer model, and it has like the 2 straps rather than just one big Velcro thing. There's like a smaller one at the top and then a bigger one, so you can kind of fit it to your waist a little bit better. But it's about $100 here in Australia, so I thought I'd see if anyone sort of had any reviews or advice about it. I looked up a few online and people seem to like it, but I thought I'd check with you guys as well. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment below about the Belly Bandit if you do have some thoughts on that. But I will talk to you guys later. See ya!